Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing a Hunger Games simulator. Now if you hear Casino celebrating the bell. So, I remember I tried to record these videos a long time ago, like back in 2020 when I really wanted to kind of branch out and do something different. I had Hunger Games videos recorded, but it was basically inanimate things, like it was basically like Solar City attractions in Hunger Games and stuff like that. So I decided to actually add characters to them this time, and I kind of wanted to do this today because I thought it would be fun. So yeah, let's get started. So this is normally the simulator that I would not use. Usually the other one I would use way more is the Brain Steel one or whatever that's called, the one that's been around longer. I have 50 players in this match. I don't know how long this is gonna take. I'm gonna try to introduce everybody because like I feel like if I didn't give him an introduction, it wouldn't be kind of as good. But yeah, so we have Notorious B.I.G., one of my favorite rappers of all time, Toucan Sam, Sherlock Holmes. I don't know why I added him here because he's not a murderer at all, but I just feel like since I've had a lot of public domain interest recently, when he recently entered it, it's kind of fun. So Duke, this is from the movie Fritz the Cat, and this guy was probably the only kind of okay character in terms of like attitude and like just like he was a cool character, and I'm sad that he died. But yeah, so this is Duke from Fritz the Cat. Fritz the Cat is an adult-only film for anyone who doesn't know. So it looks animated, and it is, but it's definitely an adult film. Well, I just wanted to add him in here because he's pretty cool. Nightmare. This is from Five Nights at Freddy's 4 specifically. I really like the look of Nightmare. Like, I mean, I do like a lot of the other animatronics, but like something about the yellow and the black really just kind of creeps me out. So I added Nightmare in here, and he doesn't really have that much info as far as I know about him. So, and then Conker, I feel like Conker could do some stuff. Like, and in the game, Conker's Bad Fur Day, which I'm surprised they ever got to release that, it seems like he was pretty violent. So I feel like he could make it pretty far. Pillsbury Doughboy, he's probably my favorite food mascots of all time. I just love him. Every time I see a Pillsbury Doughboy kind of packaging, I smile. So, Eazy-E, one of my favorite rappers of all times, again. Like, he was just kind of the face of NWA, so. Hamburglar, Michael Myers. Recently I saw the original Halloween, and even though I didn't think it was the best movie ever made, Michael Myers was intimidating in it, so. Norm Lambert. So this is the mascot of Lambert's Cafe, a restaurant near me, and I made a whole YouTube video about it, like how I don't think it's that good. But this is the guy that's just kind of on the mascot kind of logo itself. And then we have Jason Voorhees. These two I feel like are going to be tough to beat, because like they're already tough to beat in general. Like they just keep on coming back. So Leatherface. So I added him in here too because like I saw the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre recently, and like it is a very terrifying film, even though I don't really consider much of a slasher. So it's just like I feel like I needed to add him in here compared to like all the other horror villains. Matterhorn Yeti. Technically this creature is called the Abominable Snowman, but I can't say that multiple times when he's trying to do something, so I'm just gonna say Yeti. So Grimace. Grimace is probably my favorite McDonald's mascot other than Ronald McDonald. I just love him. And I wonder if he's going to use the Grimace Shake to his advantage. I feel like he would use the Grimace Shake if he had to fight. Big Al. This is from Country Bear Jamboree. And he's probably the most iconic character, probably. Now, I've not ever seen Country Bear Jamboree in real life because my mom really doesn't want me to do it because it's kind of boring, she says. But Count Orlok. Now, the reason why I added him in here is because the Nosferatu movie is going to be coming out not very long away from now. I think actually on Christmas. So I added him in here. Colonel Sanders from KFC. I added the real life version of him because it's more accurate. KFC has been declining for me recently, so I don't know how he's going to do. But Sawyer. So for people who don't know, this is from Cats Don't Dance. It's a very obscure kids movie that I grew up with. And I kind of had a crush on her a little bit. Like, I'm not a furry at all, but like, that was kind of one of my first childhood crushes. So like, it's kind of, I just put her in here to just see what would happen. Now, if you haven't seen Cats Don't Dance, you gotta go see it because it's a very underrated movie. So, Roger Rabbit, I gotta put him in here too because like, just the wacky physics that he sometimes has, especially in the Who Framed Roger Rabbit movie, which that movie could not be made today. Ronald McDonald, Dr. Loomis, so this is from Halloween. He is Michael Myers' psychiatrist, and basically all he does in his life is try to kill Michael. That's all he does. So like, hopefully he'll get a little bit of a break here. Ghostface, I feel like he could do a decent amount of damage. I didn't even know if I wanted to include Billy Loomis or Stu, because, like, anyone can be Ghostface, so. And then Tatum, this is from Scream 1, and, I feel like she should have lived for another movie. Like, she was actually a really good character. I kinda don't really like Gail that much from Courtney Cox. I never really cared for her character, so I feel like maybe Tatum should have survived the first one. The 10th Doctor, the reason why I did the 10th Doctor is because he is my favorite out of the entire incarnations. I love the 10th Doctor, and I really liked how David Tennant returned in the 60th anniversary specials. But Rocky, so Rocky is from the TV show, or YouTube show, Lackadaisy. That one's really good. Like, you gotta go see Lackadaisy. I don't think they made episode 2 yet, but the pilot is really good. Kermit the Frog, I don't know what to say. I just like Kermit. I really like Kermit the Frog. So, Jack Sparrow, he is probably one of my favorite, like, main heroes of movies of all time, and like live action. So we have the Animaniacs. I put them as they, them pronouns, which I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I feel like I gotta put them there because like there's multiple of them, and it's kind of a advantage because you have more people. So I don't know. Mickey Mouse, I added the Steamboat Willie version of him because I think I like that character more. And then we have Figment. Figment is from the Journey into Imagination ride at Disney World in Epcot, and even though I think the ride sucks currently, I really like Figment. So Alf, Alf is kind of funny. I don't know if he will do anything. You know, it would actually be crazy if Alf attacked Sawyer because, like, or he eats cats, which I think that's one of the reasons why he hasn't had a reboot. And then we have the Kool-Aid Man. So the Kool-Aid Man, like, I love the Kool-Aid Man. He's just one of my favorite kind of food mascots too. Like, he just can break through walls so easily. And it just, I really like him. Shoney Bear, Brer Rabbit, this is from the movie, the controversial movie, Song of the South, and more kind of known for Splash Mountain. I added him in here because, like, he is such a trickster, and I feel like he could really kind of survive pretty far. Bugs Bunny also is the same thing, too. Like, he is a trickster. He always has the upper hand. Like, Bugs Bunny really has survived everything. So, Jeffrey the Giraffe, rest in peace to Toys R Us. Actually, I think it's back. But, Billy Bob, this is from Showbiz Pizza Place, which is a competing brand of Chuck E. Cheese, which will be up here in a second. But Tinky Winky, I don't know why I added him in. It's just a Teletubby, but he is my favorite. Baby Sinclair, this is from the show Dinosaurs, and Baby Sinclair is the best character in my opinion. I really think he might actually go pretty far. Tupac, my favorite rapper of all time, probably one of my favorite artists of all time. So, Sydney Prescott, Sydney is a badass. I mean, she's had some missteps, but like Sydney really can kick Ghostface's ass whenever she wants to. So Max Rebo, he is a character from Star Wars. I just love him. I don't know why. I just really like his image. Wendell, Wendell is the forgotten mascot from Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I actually really like Wendell. He's probably one of my favorite cereal mascots. Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is one of my favorite heroes of all time. I actually like him a little bit more than Jack Sparrow, because he's a little bit more of an anti-hero. He doesn't really do it sometimes for the greater good. But, like, I really like that character, so. Chuck E. Cheese, yeah, I put this image on here on purpose because he is superior to the new version, so. Stay Puft, I really like this photo because he's so happy and, like, he's just crushing through New York City. It's kind of funny. Bozo the Clown, Pomni is from the show Amazing Digital Circus. That show is really good. You gotta check it out. I think they've released a few episodes since the last one I've seen, but yeah. And then the last one we have is Teddy Ruxpin. And he does work for a YouTube comment that actually helped me a lot, saying that I needed to use an original cassette tape. I mean, the eyes move, but the mouth doesn't still, but thank you so much for that comment for telling me that. So, alright, here we go. Matterhorn Yeti overpowers Duke, killing him. Dang it! Already? Duke died? It's like he was already done dirty in Fritz the Cat when he got shot, and Fritz the Cat didn't even acknowledge it, and now Duke is already dead? That's kind of sad. Tinky Winky strangles Bozo with a rope. Oh no, not Bozo! I feel like this is going to be a violent first day. There's already 2 people dead. Kermit the Frog spears Jeffrey the Giraffe in the abdomen. Oh my god, there's already 3 people dead. Ronald McDonald and Sherlock Holmes fight Pomni and Pillsbury Doughboy. Ronald McDonald and Sherlock Holmes survive. Oh no, I felt kind of bad for Pomni because he already, like, has dealt with so much crap in this world, and then she just gets killed. Conker kills Baby Sinclair? What? Oh my gosh. Actually, Conker, I actually don't, that doesn't surprise me, because Conker is a crazy guy. He's a crazy person, so. Bugs Bunny grabs a jar of fishing bait while Max Rebo gets fishing gear. Figment takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Dr. Loomis runs away from the cornucopia. Yeah, that makes sense. Hamburglar and Stay Puft fight for a bag. Stay Puft gives up and retreats. I bet the bag was full of McDonald's hamburgers, probably. Ghostface gathers as much food as he can. Okay, that's probably smart. Easy Eats sets Norm Lambert on fire with a Molotov. I've never heard of a Molotov. Is that like kind of like a lighter a little bit? Indiana Jones runs into cornucopia and hides. Into it? Do people do that? I would just run away. Like, I don't know why they hide inside the cornucopia. You're more likely to be found that way. Roger Rabbit snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. The Notorious B.I.G. breaks Tatum's nose for a basket of bread. Leatherface runs into the cornucopia and hides. Okay. Grimace catches Toucan Sam off guard and kills him. Oh my god, this is a violent first day. Usually, like, the Hunger Games simulators I've done in the past, nothing really happens that much. But there's only like 5 people died. Sydney gathers as much food as he can. Mickey Mouse kills Billy Bob with his own weapon. Oh my god. Colonel Sanders snatches a pair of, what the heck is that word? Size? Am I dumb or I've never really heard of any of these things? I mean, I didn't really see the movies that much, but like, I only saw the first one. But yeah. Rocky sets Count Orlok on fire with the Molotov. Well, actually, that's kind of ironic because, like, one of their biggest weaknesses is fire. I mean, most people's weaknesses are. I actually am kind of sad that Count Orlok has not made it further, but Tupac stays at the cornucopia for resources. Michael Myers overpowers Brer Rabbit, killing him. No! Brer Rabbit's one of my favorite characters. Dang it. I mean, almost all of these characters I really like, but, like, Brer Rabbit, just something about him I like. Jason Voorhees finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Holy crap! That is like a horrible combo with, like, he already has a machete and now he has a bow, some arrows. Like, he has a freaking bow and arrow already. That's crazy. Alf, Shoney Bear, and Kool-Aid Man work together to get as many supplies as possible. I love that team. It's just so many different kind of teams. It's just funny. Jack Sparrow finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Teddy Ruxpin retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Sawyer finds a bag full of explosives. Wendell takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Animaniacs find a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Oh, that's even scarier. Like, the fact that these cartoons can survive anything and they already have bow and arrows too. I just feel like this game is going to be crazy. The 10th Doctor, Big Al, and Nightmare get into a fight. Nightmare triumphantly kills them both. Holy crap. Like, and I mean, I know that Nightmare is kind of like a kind of minor character in FNAF 4. He killed one of his kind. He killed a bear. Chuck E. Cheese steps off his podium too soon and blows up. Well, that's very sad. Day 1. Alright, here we go. Bugs Bunny overhears Sydney and Matterhorn Yeti talking in the distance. I wonder what they're talking about. Easy E tries to spear fish with a trident. Kool-Aid Man dies from an infection. No, not Kool-Aid Man! Like, he already didn't make it very long. That's sad. Dr. Loomis spears Shoney Bear in the abdomen. Why is it always the abdomen? And spears. Oh my god. Okay, so Shoney Bear's dead. Figment sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. That's probably a good idea. This game's gonna get ugly. Nightmare runs away from Jack Sparrow. Really? Nightmare, you freaking killed, like, you killed 2 people, and then you're afraid of that guy? I mean, Jack Sparrow can sometimes be menacing, but, like, I don't know, that doesn't make sense. Mickey Mouse goes hunting. He's probably going on a Steamboat Willie boat. Stay Puft ambushes Jason Voorhees and kills him. Whoa, so Stay Puft killed Jason? Oh my god. Well, I mean, Stay Puft already has an advantage with the size amount of him, but, like, Jason Voorhees is almost invincible and he kills him. Okay. Sawyer tries to spear a fish with a trident. Max Rebus tries to sleep through the entire day. The Notorious B.I.G. falls into a pit and dies. Well, crap. So, I really like Notorious B.I.G. Dang it. All the characters are kind of just dying instantly. Hamburglar defeats Ghostface in a fight but spares his life. Teddy Ruxpin sets an explosive off, killing Tinky Winky. Well, Teddy was in the airship. Tatum and Ronald McDonald worked together to drown Animaniacs. They drowned 3 people. God, okay, so it's getting rough out here. Tupac explores the arena. Leatherface defeats Grimace in a fight, but spares his life. I wonder if the Sawyer family told him not to do that. Or not to kill him. I don't know why, but it's probably because Leatherface is not a human. He would probably want to kill more humanoid people. So, Indiana Jones receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Kermit the Frog and Alf hunt for other tributes. The puppets! Oh my god, that's actually a really good team. That's really funny that they paired them up together. Wendell dies from hunger. No, Wendell! Oh my god, so he didn't have enough Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I guess. Sherlock Holmes searches for firewood. Conker runs away from Michael Myers. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, Conker is a pretty savage dude, but like, Michael Myers is hard to kill, so I would completely understand that. Roger Rabbit taints Colonel Sanders' food, killing him! He freaking tainted, the chicken! Yeah, just like, oh my god, that is really funny that it actually killed him. The chicken did. Kermit the Frog is unable to start fire and sleeps without warmth. He probably is gonna get out his banjo and whatever and sing the Rainbow Connection. Roger Rabbit, Tupac, and Jack Sparrow sleep in shifts. Dr. Loomis attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Okay. Michael Myers, Rocky, and Max Rebo cheerfully sing songs together. Oh, he probably does it on the freaking violin with that poem that I did at the beginning. Leatherface, Sherlock Holmes, and Figment to get into a fight. Sherlock Holmes kills them both. Man, Sherlock Holmes, has he had, like, how many kills has he had? Like 3 or 4 already? He is such, like, the complete opposite in real life compared to this. He's already, like, killed, like, 3 or 4 people. Tatum, Stay Puft, and Grimace get into a fight. Stay Puft triumphantly kills them both. Well, Stay Puft is also the killer, too. It seems like the harmless ones that are normally, like, really chill and don't have any sign of threat are killing people. It just seems like that's the case. Hamburglar lets Mickey Mouse into a shelter. That actually surprised me. Nightmare shoots an arrow at Teddy Ruxpin but misses and kills Matterhorn Yeti instead. I really want Teddy Ruxpin to make it far because, like, he's one of my favorite characters recently. He hasn't really killed that many people either. Ronald McDonald kills Alf for his supplies. No, not Alf! It's kind of sad seeing all of these people that I really like and, like, all these characters I really admire are getting killed so much. Indiana Jones and Bugs Bunny run to each other and decide to truce for the night. For the night? Truce for the night. That seems really weird. I mean, maybe I don't know enough about it, like, how the Hunger Games world works, but, like, what if they kill you in your sleep? It just, I don't know. You can't trust anybody. Sawyer shoots an arrow into Ghostface's head. You gotta double check that he's dead because he could easily get up. Conqueror thinks about winning. Okay. Oh my god, look how many people died! 29 people died already. Okay, man, a lot of people died. Holy crap. That's like half of the people already, and they all died on the first night. Oh my god. Okay. Rocky attacks Stay Puft, but he manages to escape. Kermit the Frog thinks about home. Oh, that's actually really sad. Sherlock Holmes pushes Mickey Mouse off a cliff during a knife fight. Jeez, Sherlock Holmes, what are you doing? Just so many kills. He's already had like 4 or 5. I might need to check the KO after this. Dr. Loomis, Mac Rebo, Hamburglar, Michael Myers, and Sidney track down and kill Jack Sparrow. That is a huge team. It's just like someone's gonna backstab each other eventually. Like, why would there be a team that huge? Bugs Bunny forces Eazy-E to kill Tupac or Ronald McDonald. He decides to kill Tupac. No! I thought you guys got along. Didn't they know each other? I don't know if they did. I mean, they knew probably of each other, but I didn't know if they knew each other personally. Teddy Ruxpin sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Probably a good idea. Roger Rabbit, Sawyer, Nightmare, and Conker raid Indiana Jones' camp while he is hunting. Okay, it's just these teams are so huge. Michael Myers and Indiana Jones sleep in shifts. That's actually very weird that I said that. Sidney lets Sawyer into her shelter. Stay Puft strangles Roger Rabbit with a rope. Oh, Stay Puft is also killing a lot of people too. Dr. Loomis falls into a pit and dies. That's actually really sad that Michael Myers outlived him. Like, he's never gonna kill Michael Myers. Like, he's not gonna have that thing in his life. Like, he never killed him. That's so terrible. Sherlock Holmes and Conker huddle for warmth. Is this romantically or just in general? Because that would be a very weird thing. Nightmare sees a fire but stays hidden. Hamburglar and Kermit the Frog fight Max Rebo and Rocky. Hamburglar and Kermit the Frog survive. No, Max Rebo. Oh, and Rocky died too. Dang it. Okay, so almost all my people are just kind of going like that. This is crazy. Teddy Ruxpin kills Ronald McDonald with the hatchet. Man, it's getting rough out there. Okay. 8 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Okay, so not as many people, but still a lot of freaking people. So, day 3. Sydney dies of dysentery. No! Not Sydney! Dang it! Man, I really kind of want Sydney to make it farther than this. She's really a badass in those movies. That sucks. Nightmare constructs a shack. Indiana Jones throws a knife into Teddy Ruxpin's head. No! My boy! No! Oh, it's getting really bad. What did he do to you? He was... Actually, Teddy Ruxpin was one of the more quieter ones. Like, he really didn't do that much. Well, that sucks. I'm not very happy about that. Kermit the Frog receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Hamburglar and Conker hunt for other tributes. Eazy-E stabs Michael Myers in the back with a trident. Oh, man. So the one guy that killed Michael Myers, Eazy-E killed him first, compared to Dr. Loomis, and Dr. Loomis has been fighting for like many years of his life to do it, and Eazy-E kills him. That's kind of weird that a rapper killed Michael Myers, because Busta Rhymes also kicked Michael Myers' ass too. Oh my god, it's actually kind of a big coincidence, because like that's actually kind of funny. Sawyer, Sherlock Holmes, and Stay Puft track down and kill Bugs Bunny. No! Bugs Bunny, man, it's like gunshot after gunshot. It keeps on, like, so many people that I like are dying. Alright, Kermit the Frog lets Nightmare into his shelter. That's not a good idea. 3 big people that have killed a lot of people so far is Stay Puft, Sherlock Holmes, and Nightmare. Those are the people that have really killed a lot of people. Stay Puft is unable to start a fire and sleep without warmth. Sawyer and Indiana Jones tell them stories about themselves to each other. Man, it's not very many people left already. Alright, 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Alright, the feast. Oh, okay, the feast. So I think that's the thing where like you can go get food in the cornucopia, but you might die. Which is Hamburglar bashes Sawyer's head in with a mace. Oh my god, these things are graphic. I don't remember these descriptions being that violent. Nightmare pushes Indiana Jones off a cliff during a knife fight. Oh no, Indiana Jones. Well, that kind of is karma from him killing Teddy Ruxpin even though he didn't do anything. Conker strangles Sherlock Holmes after engaging in a fist fight. Okay, so Sherlock Holmes, probably the biggest killer of the game, is gone. Kermit the Frog, Stay Puft, and Eazy-E confront each other, but grab what they want slowly to avoid conflict. Oh my god, that's actually a really funny kind of visual. Like, Stay Puft just kind of grabbing whatever he wants and then just... I've never heard of that one. That's actually kind of funny. Kermit the Frog pushes Nightmare off a cliff during a knife fight. That was the plan! Yeah, it was Kermit the Frog that, like, led him into a shelter. Kermit the Frog's smart. So he killed one of the biggest killers too. Eazy-E kills Hamburglar with a hatchet. Oh no. Stay Puft collects fruit from a tree. Okay. Night 4. Stay Puft screams for help. Kermit the Frog is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Eazy-E convinces Conker not to kill him, only to kill him instead. Man, Eazy-E is actually kind of getting a lot of kills too. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Day 5. Stay Puft, Kermit the Frog, and Eazy-E hunt for other tributes. Well, that's very weird. Why? That's so weird because there's only 3 people left. That is very strange. Okay, night 5. Kermit the Frog, Eazy-E, and Stay Puft get into a fight. Kermit the Frog kills him? Wait, is that what I think it means? Kermit the Frog freaking won! Oh my god, that is hilarious. I actually kind of thought about it a little bit because he backstabbed Nightmare. But man, that was crazy. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I thought this was really fun and I kind of wanted to do this today. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later.